Hello, and in this week's episode, I will tell you everything you need to know about Fundrise fees and penalties while attempting not to bore you into the abyss. In August of 2021, Fundrise has significantly lowered their fees and early withdrawal penalties, making them one of the lowest in the entire real estate crowdfunding market. Let's learn more about this coming up. If you're new to the channel, my name is Trey and I have over $545,000 invested in stocks, crypto, and real estate. If you enjoyed this video, please check out my entire Fundrise playlist linked in the description below. It has over 40 videos on everything and anything you need to know before, during, and after investing with Fundrise. Also, if you're new and you decide to invest with Fundrise, make sure to open a new account using my referral link in the description below. It will give you $50 bonus as long as you deposit just $10. Now, let's get started. Let's tackle the fees first. The first type of fee that Fundrise charges its investors is called an annual advisory fee. This fee occurs at the investor level and covers all the services that Fundrise provides us, as well as how some of the Fundrise employees get paid. The services that are covered by this fee include customized client performance reporting, automated dividend distribution system, automated tax management dashboard, customer support, investor relations, and portfolio construction. This fee is just 0.15% of the amount of money you invest with Fundrise per year. That is $1.50 for every $1,000 that goes from your bank account into Fundrise. That is considered a super low fee. The second type of fee that Fundrise charges is called a management fee. This fee covers the expenses at the asset or the fund level. It is important to note that this fee is present in most real estate investment companies, as well as mutual funds, ETFs, and REITs. However, a lot of the time this fee is very well hidden and made to sound like there's no fees associated with that certain investment at all. It is a very, very sneaky practice that is utilized by most, if not all, real estate investment companies. A lot of the time, an investment firm will claim a no fee investing, only to have fine print that reads, and I quote, "Other account fees, fund expenses, and brokerage commissions may apply." And this is where this management fee gets hidden. This fee eventually gets taken out of an investor's return sooner or later, and the investor may not even know about it. Fundrise is changing this sleazy practice and is being completely transparent with its investors regarding this fee. Fundrise charges just 0.85% flat management fee, which goes toward the management, the maintenance, and the research and development of the Fundrise portfolio and properties within the E-funds and the E-REITs. This fee is one of the lowest management fees in existence. In conclusion, Fundrise charges a total of 1% of your invested capital per year in fees, 0.85% in management fees, and 0.15% in advisory fees. That is $10 from every $1,000 that goes from your bank account into Fundrise. As can be seen from this chart, 1% charged by Fundrise is the lowest out of many well-known investment institutions out there. Take a look. When added up, the fees of other institutions can exceed 3%. And the worst part of all, that these fees are hidden and are sold to us, the investors, as no-fee investing. Then they get taken out of our returns and we don't even know about it. Very disappointing. My viewers, beware. Always read the fine print, and when something is too good to be true, it probably is. Now, let's move on to penalties that are associated with early withdrawals of Fundrise e-REIT and e-funds. First, it's important to know that in August of 2021, Fundrise has reduced these penalties by 80%, making investing with Fundrise even more favorable. Let's define early withdrawal as it relates to Fundrise. An early withdrawal is any selling of shares of a certain e-fund or an e-REIT in your portfolio prior to holding them for 5 years. That is why Fundrise is considered a long-term investment. It is not for day traders. It is not for swing traders. Fundrise is for people with a long-term mindset who will be investing for at least 5 years and as long as 10, 20, 30, 40 years or even forever. First thing to point out is that any interval fund in your Fundrise portfolio has no early withdrawal penalties associated with it. There's a higher liquidity in these interval funds. Therefore, there are no penalties. With recent consolidation of e-funds and e-REITs into certain interval fund, makes increasing number of Fundrise investments penalty-free, which is very, very attractive to the newcomers of Fundrise. The rest is very, very simple. If you sell shares that you held in your portfolio for less than 5 years, you will have to pay Fundrise a 1% penalty of your total share value. Any shares that are older than 5 years will have no early withdrawal penalties at all. It is important to note that the age of your Fundrise account is not the same as the age of the shares that you own in that account. Your account may be 7 years old, but if you dollar cost average with Fundrise on a monthly basis or weekly or yearly basis, then the shares that you purchased in the last 5 years will have a 1% penalty attached to them if you decide to sell. But the shares from the first 2 years will have no penalty. Luckily, Fundrise follows a FIFO rule. FIFO stands for first in, first out, which means if you decide to sell shares of a certain e-fund or an e-REIT, Fundrise will sell the oldest shares first, and therefore eliminating the penalties. Hopefully I didn't bore you to death with this, and I hope this helps you make a fully informed investment decision with Fundrise. I consider Fundrise a rare, once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, so don't snooze and use my referral link to open a new account. Thank you so much for watching. Leave your comments down in the description below. Do you think these penalties are fair? And what do you think of the sleazy practices of other investment institutions where they hide the fees from us? Please don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Take care.